Hey self-publishers, welcome. So last week's video I did a short one on how you can use Canva to produce a lead magnet for email signups, hopefully boosting those email subscribers using Canva that you can create in minutes for free. And I realized that I forgot to include some ideas for lead magnets, and today's video I'm going to give you examples, 5 examples for nonfiction and 5 examples for fiction authors for lead magnet ideas, and you can use them as you see fit. Nothing here is particularly original, it's just what I've come across or what I've seen other people doing, or whatever books I've read, I've seen them do that as well. Just an FYI, lead magnets are sometimes referred to as cookies as well. The idea is to entice your readers with something that they are interested in, that they are keen on getting in exchange for their email. So let's dive in with number 1. This is nonfiction. First 5 will be nonfiction. So number 1, ebook or PDF download, and I've shared before, it could be an infographic or further details on a topic. Fairly straightforward to understand. Number 2, you could create a video series or a course, but it must be related to your topic. So don't talk about shampoo if you're talking about finance. You know what I mean? It's got to be related. All right, preferably directly related to your book. Okay. Number 3, a checklist. Now these are quite common to implement strategies or to make sure you've taken the right steps. Something like that. Checklists are quite common. Workbooks are also quite common. There are a lot of printables. I don't know if you're aware, but you could sell or buy printables on stores like Etsy. People have lots of workbook type interiors that you could buy and download, and those effectively are workbook style interiors that you can use as part of your book or part of your brand or something like that. Okay, it's got to be related to your book, of course. Yeah. Number 5, final one for the nonfiction, is a template or tool software that may go well, that you don't have to develop it yourself if it's something that you just want to do, like a walkthrough, a guide video of how you use it, that's acceptable as well, and it could link in with a video course that you might have done previously. So if you enjoyed those 5 tips, give me a like and subscribe if you don't mind. And before I move on to the fiction ones, here's a pro tip, a ninja level tip that applies to both fiction and non-fiction, and that is the lead magnet or cookie must be valuable, must feel valuable to the person who wants to get that lead magnet. Okay, it's got to feel like $100. Okay, it's got to feel like someone's giving you $100 worth of value, and all they have to do is give you their email, right? So it's got to be really powerful. Okay, so that's the pro tip. Let's move on to the fiction. So the first one is you could provide a sample chapter or excerpt of your book. Just give readers a taste of your style. That's not uncommon. I've seen that a few times. This is particularly common these days that I've come across. A short story that goes well with your book or books, or a novella kind of thing, prequel, spin-offs, something that tags into a book or within a series of books somehow. Okay. Number 3, some people like to listen to their books because they may be busy doing other things and they want an audiobook. So you could offer a free audiobook or audiobook sample as your cookie. Number 4, you can do a character profile or backstory. This is really popular for characters that readers are really invested in. Some people just want to know more about some characters, where they're from, why they're like that. Do you remember Wolverine? The backstory to Wolverine on X-Men. That was interesting. They made a couple of movies about that. So that's really popular. And final one is illustrations. If you got some kind of a treasure map or some kind of outfits or pictures or drawings that characters or your book relates to, that might be an option. This one is less common, but I have seen it around as well. So just a few examples, and before we go, I want to leave you with a final pro tip, and that is always see what other people are doing in your niche. Okay, if you're in the niche, you need to know what others are doing. All right, and obviously don't copy. It's going to be quite difficult to copy. You have to be original, but you can deliver in the same format. So if it's a PDF download, don't use someone else's story. It wouldn't even fit, even if you did try. That'll be pretty silly. But you can deliver the same format but different material, if that makes sense. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I shall see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.